This golf course is what, about 7,300 yards as it is. What kinds of adjustments are we going to see when the big hitting 50-plus guys come out here? Are you going to be making greens harder? Are there going to be different tee boxes? What kinds of things specifically for the event are you going to be making adjustments to on the golf course?
Well, from a player's perspective, I think generally we play about 7,000 yards right now. And, you know, that's longer than I played in my prime, say, on the PGA Tour, but certainly the ball goes farther and things like that. So I would expect we would play every back tee here, but you still have guys, obviously Steve, you know, as long as he's ever been probably, and you know, the length of it is not going to intimidate most of the guys, but there will be some adjustments as far as tee placements, and they don't just cookie cutter it every single day. They hit in the tee in the same spot on a par 3, they'll move it forward and back, things like that. But you know, the length is adequate. I don't think you want guys coming in with woods on every other hole, but the distances that we play on the Champions Tour is not as pitch and putt as you might think. I don't know, Steve, you want to address that?
I have not played up there yet, so I don't know.
But I think you're right here.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. You know, I don't know. I imagine, and it's only from what I hear too from other guys that have played on the Champions Tour and people that I've talked to, that it's still a good test of golf usually. You know, 7,000 to 7,200, like Jay says, and they'll mix it up. Some days it may be a little bit shorter, and some days a little bit longer, but and weather conditions may dictate some of that too. But yeah, it still seems like a pretty good test of golf. I watch it on TV when I can, the Champions Tour, and you know, it looks like they're coming in there with longer clubs, and it's not all wedges all the time, like Jay said. So I imagine this will be the same, and Greg could probably talk a little more intelligently about it than I can. But well, they'll mix it up and vary it up, and
you know, the cups are bigger though. We play like 16 cups.
good.
I will tell you the funniest thing I ever saw, though. I was on the regular tour for 28 years, and my first Champions Tour event, I walked into scoring, and the guy's sitting there, and there's like 4 pairs of cheaters sitting there and scoring. And I was like, whoa, I mean, that is a little flash out of the past. Guys come in, caddies have the cheaters on. But I think Jay said it. I think a common misnomer, I thought they played it in 6,300 yards, right? I mean, it's kind of what you thought they did. You come out here, and a lot of these guys will tell me that they hit the ball farther today than they did at the height of their career. You know, with equipment, some fitness. You know, you look at guys like Liner, you know, and that, you know, maybe playing their best golf. I mean, it's kind of hard to believe that, you know, at age 58, you know, that they're able to do it. Certainly the ball in the club and everything. But I think Jay's right. 7,000 yards is probably the, you know, magic number. It could go up some days. A lot, you know, depends on really conditions and really what the golf course is going to offer. But they'll see the whole golf course for sure for the week.